Russia. The very name conjures images of immense landscapes and epic tales. It is a country of such scale that it almost defies imagination, a place where fairy tales seem to spring to life from the very soil. I have always been drawn to its mystery, its vastness, and the promise of discovery that lies beyond every horizon. This is not just a country, it is an entire world waiting to be explored. From the golden domes of ancient churches to the silent, snow-dusted forests, Russia offers a journey that touches the soul. It is a land of contrasts, where the quiet solitude of nature meets the bustling energy of historic cities. It's simply breathtaking. Imagine stepping into a world painted on the grandest canvas imaginable. The air feels different here, filled with the scent of pine and the echoes of history. You can almost hear the whispers of czars and poets carried on the wind. This journey is about more than just seeing new places. It is about feeling the spirit of Russia itself. It's about understanding a culture that is both deeply traditional and surprisingly modern. The sheer size of it all is humbling, reminding you of how much beauty there is to uncover in our world. I find it all terribly exciting, don't you? The adventure has only just begun, and already it feels absolutely magical. The beauty of Russia is not just in its famous landmarks, but in the small, quiet moments you find along the way. It's in the kindness of a stranger sharing a warm cup of tea on a long train ride. It's in the sight of a lone birch tree standing resilient against a winter sky. These are the memories that stay with you long after you have returned home. This is a country that reveals its secrets slowly, rewarding those who take the time to look closer. Each day brings a new discovery, a new reason to fall in love with this extraordinary land. The allure is simply irresistible, a call to the adventurer in all of us. So, let us begin our exploration. We will travel across this magnificent country, from the mountains that divide continents to the cities that glitter like jewels. We will listen to its stories, admire its art, and stand in awe of its natural splendor. This is a personal invitation to join me on an unforgettable adventure through the heart of Russia. Prepare to be enchanted, to be inspired, and to see a side of this country that will capture your imagination forever. It is a promise of wonder, a journey that will fill your heart with joy and leave you with stories to tell for a lifetime. Our journey takes us eastward, towards a legendary range of mountains, the Urals. They are not sharp and jagged like some other famous peaks. Instead, they are old, wise, and weathered by time. These mountains form the natural border between Europe and Asia, a place where two worlds gracefully collide. Standing here, with one foot in each continent, is a rather thrilling feeling. The air is crisp and clean, and the silence is profound, broken only by the rustling of leaves or the distant call of a bird. The rolling hills stretch out before you, covered in a thick blanket of ancient forests, creating a truly mesmerizing scene. The beauty of the Ural Mountains changes with every season, each one offering a unique and stunning spectacle. In summer, the slopes are carpeted with wildflowers, painting the landscape in vibrant shades of purple, yellow, and red. It is a wonderful time for hiking, with endless trails leading to breathtaking viewpoints. In winter, the mountains are transformed into a snowy wonderland, a pristine white paradise that sparkles under the sun. The trees are heavy with snow, their branches drooping like delicate lace. It's a scene straight out of a classic Russian novel, utterly romantic and peaceful. The sheer scale and quiet dignity of this place are truly humbling. The people who live in the shadows of these mountains have a deep connection to the land. They are resilient, warm, and welcoming, with stories and traditions passed down through generations. You might find small, charming villages tucked away in hidden valleys, where life moves at a slower, more deliberate pace. Sharing a meal in a local home, you can taste the flavors of the region and hear tales of folklore and history. This connection between the people and their environment is something I find incredibly moving. It's a reminder of a simpler way of life, one that is deeply in tune with the rhythms of nature. Exploring the Urals is an adventure for the soul. It is a place to disconnect from the noise of the modern world and reconnect with something more fundamental. Whether you are trekking through a sun-drenched forest or simply sitting by a stream, you feel a sense of peace wash over you. The mountains have a way of putting things into perspective, making your worries seem small against their ancient grandeur. This is a part of Russia that feels wild, untamed, and full of ancient magic. It is a place that calls to the explorer within, promising solitude, beauty, and a profound sense of wonder. Leaving the mountains behind, we venture into a landscape dotted with shimmering lakes. Russia is home to thousands of them, each one a mirror reflecting the vast open sky. One of the most famous is Lake Baikal in Siberia, the oldest and deepest lake in the world. Its water is so clear you can see stones many meters below the surface. In winter, it freezes over, creating a spectacle of turquoise ice that looks like something from another planet. But there are countless other smaller lakes, each with its own quiet charm. These bodies of water are the lifeblood of the Russian countryside, oases of tranquility and stunning natural beauty. Imagine waking up in a small wooden dacha, a traditional Russian country house, by the shore of a peaceful lake. The morning mist hangs low over the water, creating a soft, ethereal glow. You can spend your days swimming in the cool, refreshing water, or perhaps take a small boat out to explore hidden coves. The only sounds are the gentle lapping of waves against the shore and the distant song of birds. It is in these moments of stillness that you can truly appreciate the serene beauty of the Russian landscape. It's a wonderfully simple pleasure, a chance to slow down and just be present in the moment. The nature surrounding these lakes is just as enchanting. Dense forests of birch and pine come right down to the water's edge, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. These forests are home to a rich variety of wildlife, and if you are quiet and patient, you might catch a glimpse of a fox or a deer. In autumn, the landscape explodes into a riot of color, with brilliant yellows, oranges, and reds reflected perfectly in the still water. It's a photographer's dream, a scene of such perfect harmony that it takes your breath away. This is nature at its most pure and untouched. These lakes are not just beautiful, they are also steeped in folklore and legend. Local people will tell you stories of mysterious creatures that live in the depths and spirits that guard the forests. There is a sense of magic here, a feeling that you have stepped into a world where anything is possible. Sitting by a campfire at night, under a sky full of stars, you can feel the ancient spirit of the land all around you. Russia's lakes offer more than just a pretty view. They offer a connection to a deeper, more mystical side of the country, a place for reflection and wonder. Our journey concludes in a city that feels like a grand European dream, St. Petersburg. Built by Peter the Great as his window to the west, it is a city of incredible elegance and artistic flair. Canals weave through the streets, earning it the nickname Venice of the North. The architecture is simply magnificent, a stunning collection of palaces, cathedrals, and grand buildings painted in lovely pastel colors. Walking along the Nevsky Prospect, the city's main avenue, you feel as though you have stepped back in time to the age of the Tsars. Every corner reveals a new marvel, a new piece of history waiting to be discovered. The heart of the city's splendor is its imperial architecture. The Winter Palace, now home to the Hermitage Museum, is a breathtaking sight with its green and white facade and opulent interiors. Inside, you can wander for hours through rooms filled with priceless art and historical treasures. Then there is the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, with its colorful, onion-shaped domes that look like something from a fairy tale. Its intricate mosaics shimmer in the light, telling biblical stories in stunning detail. This is a city built to impress, a testament to the ambition and vision of the Russian emperors. It is simply dazzling. But the charm of St. Petersburg extends beyond its grand monuments. It lies in the romantic atmosphere of the white nights in summer, when the sun barely sets and the city is bathed in a soft, magical twilight. It is a time for strolling along the embankments, watching the bridges rise to let ships pass through. The city's cultural life is also incredibly rich, with world-class ballet performances at the Mariinsky Theater and classical concerts in historic halls. It is a city that celebrates art and beauty in all its forms, inspiring creativity and passion in all who visit. It is utterly captivating. To visit St. Petersburg is to fall in love with its grace and history. It is a city that encourages you to wander, to get lost in its charming streets and discover its hidden courtyards. Russia is a land of incredible diversity, from its wild, natural landscapes to its sophisticated urban centers. It is a country that defies simple descriptions, offering endless opportunities for adventure and discovery. I do hope you will consider exploring its wonders for yourself one day. The journey will reward you with memories that will last a lifetime, and a deeper appreciation for the immense and beautiful world we live in.